This is Dee Agengo, real estate agent, Turks and Caicos Islands. For those coming back, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for joining. I basically talk about real estate and lifestyle in the Turks and Caicos Islands, which I so love. So please join, subscribe, like, leave some comments so I can get in touch with you as it relates to real estate and lifestyle in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Now, so many people love coming to Turks and Caicos to visit, and this video is more geared toward that bracket of people that are coming in, but also if you're already in Turks and Caicos and you are thinking of making Turks and Caicos your primary residence, this would give you some reasons why you should make Turks and Caicos your permanent home. Other than the ease of access getting to Turks and Caicos, meaning from some of the major cities in North America like Toronto, New York, Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Washington, you can get to Turks and Caicos within 4 hours or less on direct flights. So it makes it very easy for you to get to this beautiful island paradise where dreams are made of. However, I just also wanted to highlight some of the key things with regards to Turks and Caicos, meaning the governance. It's very stable. The system here is great, and also we use the US dollar as our currency, so you don't have to worry about currency fluctuations. That's a major regarded currency in the world, so it's easy for you to do your conversions. If you're coming from the US, it's the same dollar. If you're coming from Canada, that's very close to the US dollar, or at least the currency exchange. So for that reason, it makes it fantastic to come to Turks and Caicos Islands. Today though, I just wanted to focus on 8 reasons why, if you decide to come and live in the Turks and Caicos Islands, you would just enjoy these reasons. Number 1 reason is we have endless summers in the Turks and Caicos. We have sunshine almost 325 days. Let me not say 365, because that's the whole year. We have a few days here and there when we don't have sunshine, but for the most part, it's sunny all the time. It's very comfortable and beautiful. If you don't like the winters, you don't have to deal with snow plowing and all that. Just go to the beach and have a great time. No seasons, guys. It's beautiful here. Come on to Turks and Caicos. Number 2 reason is we do not have those fast food restaurants like the Starbucks or the Tim Hortons or the McDonald's. So I think this would give you a very good opportunity to go back to the days when fast food was not a thing. So going back to the old days, I for example was brought up in Kenya, and we would eat food from the garden, and all of food was not processed foodstuffs. So this could give you a great opportunity to go back to your roots. And I'm sure all over the world, probably this is how people used to live from, great grandfathers or that older generation. People are not eating processed foods that have lots of sugar, lots of salt and all that. So we have a great opportunity to get back to those roots when you come to Turks and Caicos, for example. And the next, number 3 reason why you should move here If you're not into the whole shopping malls and consumerism and buying so much stuff, at the end of the day, you probably need to get by, but very little. And this would give you a great opportunity not to have to be in that mind space of going shopping every Saturday in the big shopping malls. Number 4, the beaches. The beaches in Turks and Caicos Islands are fantastic. They've been, this year for example, the Grace Bay Beach was nominated and got the award for the second most beautiful beach in the world. And this was by Condé Nast Traveler's Choice Awards. And that was for the world, and for the Caribbean, Grace Bay Beach was the top beach in the region. So if for nothing else, you want to be on this beach the other travelers are talking about, or at least nominating and voting for. The beaches are very clean, they're not crowded. If you don't like crowds, you can go back to those days when there were no crowds. You can just chill out and hang out and make your own party. You can just be a people watching person. Don't have to worry about other people watching you. Watch yourself. So to me, that's a great opportunity to use. Number 5, we do not have big nightclubs or nightlife to speak of in that sense. So it means you would not have, say, a Vegas type experience, but you could leave that to Vegas. And when you come to Turks and Caicos, just enjoy the peace with no noise, no crazy music or crazy nightlife experience. Just sit back and enjoy the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. Number 6, we do not have any traffic lights. In fact, there's no one single traffic light in the city. The commute is very short. From one end of the main island of Provo, it's very, very, very short, really. From one end of the island, it's the longest you can go is 45-minute drive. And then most of the areas you can get to anywhere you want to go, be it shopping or restaurants, within 15 minutes. So it's very, very convenient to get around. You don't have to commute for a long time. So that's another reason. If you don't like those traffic lights and you don't like to commute, Turks and Caicos is the place for you. Number 7, and this is actually could be very shocking to people that are coming from jurisdictions that there's heavy taxation. Turks and Caicos, by its setup, they are basically very, very little, if any, taxes. We do have customs duty that you pay on the goods coming in. If you're importing something directly for your home, but once, say, the grocery stores or the other stores, furniture stores, do the duty, you as the consumer do not have to pay the duty. So everything, whatever you see, what that price is what you're paying. You're not being taxed. As well, you're not being taxed on your income. You're not being taxed on capital gains. There's no inheritance tax. There are no annual property taxes. So for example, people wanting to buy property in the Turks and Caicos, this is one of the few remaining jurisdictions in the world where you do not have property taxes every year. You can have that property for say 20 years and pass it on to your kids in my opinion, I think that's one of the key reasons why somebody may want to move to the Turks and Caicos Islands. No taxes, guys. This is amazing. And the final reason on my today highlights is the groceries. Yes, the groceries are expensive in some stores, but there's some stores that you could get groceries that are not as expensive. And what I'm seeing evolving right now, especially with COVID and people staying at home, I'm seeing so many people that are going back to the roots and doing backyard farming, and they're growing fruits they're eating. So you do not have to go to the grocery stores and pay the high prices. If God blesses you with a piece of land where you can grow your fruit or vegetables, please do that. You can still do that in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Contact me because I can show you incredible opportunities where you can buy land big enough for you to have your backyard garden and eliminate this issue of paying high grocery prices. And I can also show you the other places you could buy cheaper groceries and not go to the more very expensive grocery stores. Again, this has been a special time sharing with you my life experiences as a real estate agent in the Turks and Caicos Islands. I'm passionate about these islands. I relocated to Turks and Caicos Islands, and I have not had any regrets. I've been a resident in 20 years. Love the islands, love the people, love the lifestyle, love what God has blessed me to do, and that's to share Turks and Caicos with you and also share my craft in real estate sales. Call me, subscribe, like. My contact information is below. I look forward to seeing you again and just sharing with you what the Turks and Caicos has to offer. Welcome. Thank you.